Hello everyone, this is Gyanendra. In this video, we are going to discuss about alter command. In the last video, we have discussed about how to create table inside the database using MySQL. Now we are going to understand how to work with table, and we are actually going to identify the command related to modifying the structure of the table using the alter command. Here alter command can be used for these purposes. Number one, adding a new column to the existing table, modify existing column and drop. That means removing the existing table column. So now we are going to identify how actually we can add new column to the table first. And we will discuss one after other. Here, using this one, we can have the basic syntax. Actually, whenever you are going to write any particular command, you must have to identify, you must have to remember or get by heart the basic syntax of the commands. So the syntax for adding new column to the table, we have to use alter space table and then after table name. Here I have to use add column and then after column name, yani that means field name. And we have to identify the data type and its size also. Size is optional. Some data type do not need size like int, float, and some data type need its size like char, varchar, and related things. So this is basically a syntax by which you can create a new column to the existing database table. Here is example also. You can see it, alter space table name, like the table name is stud master, and I'm going to add a column that is email address, and the data type is varchar. Data type is varchar. I'm just going to give it like 60 character maximum. So this is basically a example to add a new column to the existing table. Here red underline basically identify that this is not an English word and not recognized. So I'm just going to add it into my library. So next time it will do not give me the underline error. Okay. Now we are going to identify these command over the MySQL also. Here is a MySQL, and here I have already created some set of we can say that column here like email address. Here you can see it, alter table name is stud master, add column email address. So I have added already it. You can do it the same. Whenever I'm going to describe, I should start from the beginning. Here I'm just going to open this one, MySQL command line. First of all, whenever you are working with the MySQL, you have to pass the command for accessing this particular thing, that is the MySQL password. Here I'm going to use show databases. We have already discussed this particular show databases to display all the databases related to the current database system. I'm just going to use students. Here a students database having number of table. I'm just going to show it. Show tables. It will list out all the tables. There is only one table available, that is stud master. I'm just going to describe DESC. I should enlarge it. Okay. DESC space stud master. In this particular table, you can find that there is a number of table field available like admission number, name, date of DOB, contact number, address, email address. I just wanted to add a new column here, that is city. So I just need to use alter table name stud master, and after that we have to use add command sub command and then after column and give the table field name, that is city, with data type varchar. Varchar should be 60 of character. Okay, now we have completed, and now we are going to describe the table again. Stud master. This will shows that there is a new column added, that is city. So this is actually the way by which you can add a new column to the existing table. Now come to the point. Another point. We are going to modify the existing column. How actually we can do that? Whenever you are going to modify existing column, you should apply some basic syntax over it. The basic syntax for modifying the structure of the table is alter table and then after table name and give modify column. And then after you have to apply column name and their data type. Like I have written city like this way, city. And now I'm just going to change the data type and its size like varchar as it is, and I'm just going to add 150 character here. So this is actually the way by which we can modify a structure of the table. So this is a very common syntax. Using it, we can have the modification into the table like alter table, stud master, modify column, city, varchar 150. So this is actually the way by which we can do the modification into the table. Here I'm just going to use the same editor, that is the MySQL command line editor, to do the same. I am just going to use alter table. Table name is stud master, MASTR master, and then after use modify column, and then after column name. Column name is basically the city. You can see here this point. And the size of the city is 60 only. I'm just going to modify it to 150 character. So here is a new changes you can find using the describe command. Stud master. Sorry, DSC stud master. Here you can see that there is a database changes, database size changes, field changes is going to be happen. So this is a common way by which you can modify a structure of the table. I think you are getting it properly. If you are not getting it, then rewind this one and watch again. Then you will definitely understand what I am going to do here. And the last one is that is called modify. Modify, not drop. Basically, dropping is a activity. Using it, we can remove a specific column from the table. So drop column. How actually we can do that? So there is syntax about this one, that is alter table name, and we have to use drop here, drop drop column, and then after field name. This is basically a syntax. Using it, we can drop or remove any column from the database table. Now we can see the example also. Alter table name. Here table name is case sensitive. You must have to identify. Or alter table, drop column, these are not a case sensitive. So you can utilize upper, lower, both cases. Drop column and then after column name, as we have created a field city here, I'm just going to remove from this particular table. So I am just going to use drop column city. We are going to understand using the command line. Here you can see there is a field available city with 150 character. Now I am going to alter it. Alter table name is stud master, and then after I have to use drop column, then after column name and press enter key. Here you can see DESC space stud master. Then you can see that the city column is going to be removed from here. So this is basically the application of using MySQL alter command. In the next command, we will discuss about some basic DML operations, that is select command, that is insert command, and update command. Thank you, everyone.